What if there are 3 signs that appear right before God sends your soulmate, signs you can see before he ever shows up? Not signs you have to manufacture, not mystical signs requiring you to decode the universe, but actual, observable patterns that reveal God is orchestrating the final pieces, and you're entering the season of arrival. If you've been waiting years, if you're tired of trust God's timing without knowing when these 3 signs will show you, it's close. You've been told to trust God's timing for years, and you do trust Him, but you're tired of not knowing if it's next year or never, watching everyone else's breakthrough while yours feels stuck, wondering if you're missing something. And you want to know, is there any way to tell if it's close? Here's what you need to understand. God doesn't send your soulmate randomly. He orchestrates circumstances, prepares you, and shifts the spiritual atmosphere before the arrival. And when these 3 signs align, breakthrough is close. Think about dawn before sunrise. You don't see the sun yet. The horizon is still dark. But if you're paying attention, the darkness isn't as deep. The sky shifts from black to navy to pink. Birds that were silent start singing. The air feels different. You can't see the sun, but you know sunrise is close. Not because you're manufacturing hope, because the atmosphere is shifting. That's what these 3 signs are. They're not he's arriving tomorrow. They're the season is changing. Dawn is here. And when you see dawn, you trust it's coming, because dawn doesn't lie. Look at Isaac and Rebekah. Before they ever met, 3 things happened. Internal shift. Isaac was living his life, meditating in the field, not desperately seeking. Genesis 24-63 says, he went out to meditate, and as he looked up, he saw camels approaching. Circumstantial shift. Abraham sent his servant on a journey. Doors opened. Divine appointments were being orchestrated hundreds of miles away. Spiritual shift. The servant prayed for a sign, and God answered immediately. Genesis 24-27. The Lord has led me on the journey. All 3 signs were present before they met. And when Rebekah appeared, it wasn't random, it was the culmination of divine orchestration that had been building. Today, I'm giving you the 3 signs that show up right before God sends your soulmate. Not to manufacture false hope, but to help you recognize when God is moving so you can trust the process instead of spiraling in uncertainty. Sign 1. Internal shift. You've stopped desperately seeking and started peacefully building. Something inside you has shifted. You're no longer obsessing over when it'll happen, checking dating apps desperately, feeling incomplete without a person. Instead, you're building a full life, not a life on pause. Content in this season, focused on your calling, at peace with the timeline. Your prayers shifted from, God, please, I can't take this, to, God, I trust your timing, use me now. How do you recognize this? Ask yourself, can I go a full day without thinking about being single? Am I building things now or waiting to start until married? Is my joy dependent on relationship status or on God's presence? If you've shifted from desperate to peaceful, you're experiencing sign 1. 2 years ago, apps checked 5 times daily. Every wedding made you cry. Prayers were begging. Now, genuine peace, deleted apps, or check without desperation. Prayers became trust. feel whole, even though nothing changed externally. What this reveals: readiness. When you stop chasing, God can send. Genesis 24-63. Isaac wasn't desperately seeking. He was peacefully meditating. And that's when Rebekah arrived. Psalm 37-4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Delight in Him first. When you're delighting in Him, He gives the desires. Don't fake contentment thinking it'll make God send someone. This shift is organic, happening after years of surrender and healing. If you're not there yet, keep surrendering. The shift will come. When darkness starts to lift, you're less desperate, more peaceful. That's dawn beginning. The sun isn't visible yet, but the atmosphere is changing. Sign 2. Circumstantial shift doors are opening that position you for divine appointments. Circumstances in your life are changing, not because you're forcing them, but because doors are opening naturally. New job offer, relocation you didn't plan, new church or connections expanding organically, random introductions, opportunities coming to you, not you chasing them. Multiple changes happening over 6 to 12 months. You're not making it happen. It's happening. How do you recognize this? Over the last 6 to 12 months, have circumstances shifted significantly? Are new people entering my life naturally? Are opportunities coming to me? Is there a pattern, not just one isolated event? If multiple doors opened without you forcing, you're experiencing sign 2. Years of waiting, same job, same city, same routine, everything's static. Last 6 to 12 months, job offer in a new city you weren't looking for. You move, join new church, invited to small group. Friend says, "I want you to meet my brother." New spaces, new people, new opportunities, multiple doors opening in succession. What this reveals: orchestration. God is repositioning you. Genesis 24-27. The Lord has led me on the journey. He didn't force it. God led. Doors opened. Proverbs 16-9. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Don't treat every open door as the sign He's coming. Trust doors God opens, but don't manufacture meaning from every opportunity. If God is orchestrating, multiple doors will open over time. Ask, would this decision make sense even if I stayed single? Am I being led by God or driven by desperation? When doors start opening, you're being repositioned. That's another sign of dawn. You're being positioned where you'll see it when it rises. Sign 3. Spiritual shift. Either warfare intensified or supernatural peace descended. In the last 3 to 6 months, the spiritual atmosphere has shifted. 2 possibilities. First, warfare intensified recently. Unexpected attacks, health issues, financial hits, relationship conflicts, temptation to give up or settle increased dramatically. Enemy whispers louder, "It's never happening. Give up." Spiritual resistance you haven't felt in years. Why is this a sign? The enemy doesn't attack what's not close to breakthrough. He sees what you don't, and he's fighting it. Second possibility, supernatural peace descended. After years of wrestling and anxiety, suddenly, deep peace about the weight. Not forced, just there. Anxiety lifted. Trust became effortless. You know that it's handled. Unexplainable calm, even though nothing changed externally. Why is this a sign? Sometimes God calms the storm right before arrival. He's preparing your heart for what's coming. How do you recognize this? Over the last 3 to 6 months, has the spiritual atmosphere shifted significantly? Am I experiencing warfare I haven't felt in years, or unexplainable peace after years of anxiety? Is this sustained over weeks and months? If yes to either, you're experiencing sign 3, years of steady waiting. Last 3 months, sudden health issue, financial hit, family conflict, intense temptation to settle, enemy whispers loud. You're thinking, why is everything falling apart? Reality, enemy sees breakthrough is near. He's fighting it. Or years of constant wrestling. Last few weeks, unexplainable peace, not anxious anymore. You trust deeply. Nothing changed externally, but internally, you're calm. Reality, God is calming the storm before arrival. Mark 6:55, one peace descended, then Jesus appeared. What this reveals? Season shift. Whether warfare or peace, the spiritual atmosphere is different, and when the spiritual shifts, the natural follows. Ephesians 6:12, when the enemy fights harder, you're often close to something he doesn't want you to have. If warfare, don't interpret it as, God's not in this. Stand firm. Warfare often precedes breakthrough. If peace, don't second guess it as, maybe I've given up. Supernatural peace is God's gift when you've surrendered control. When the spiritual atmosphere shifts, that's the final indicator of dawn. The sun is about to break the horizon. How to steward these signs wisely. First, look for patterns over time, not isolated incidents. One open door doesn't equal the sign. Multiple doors over months equals a pattern. One peaceful day doesn't equal the shift. Sustained peace over weeks equals a shift. Don't manufacture signs from one event. Watch for consistent patterns. Second, close means season, not calendar date. When all 3 signs align, you're entering the season of arrival. It does not mean he'll show up next Tuesday. Close can mean weeks, months, even 1 to 2 years. But you're in the final stretch. Trust the season shift. Don't demand a specific date. Third, prepare your heart. Don't force signs. If seeing all 3 signs, keep building your life. Stay connected to God. Maintain boundaries. Prepare your heart, not a Pinterest board. If you don't see signs yet, keep surrendering. Keep building. Keep trusting. The signs will come through surrender and obedience, not striving. And when someone finally does show up after seeing these signs that breakthrough is close, make sure you're ready to recognize if it's God's alignment or just good timing. Download the free counterfeit test in the description. After waiting this long, you'll want to make sure that when someone shows up, you can tell if it's the real thing or just someone who looks right. This 1-minute PDF helps you spot the difference fast so you don't settle after waiting this long. God doesn't send your soulmate randomly. He orchestrates circumstances, prepares you, and shifts the spiritual atmosphere before the arrival. And when these 3 signs align, when you've stopped desperately seeking and started peacefully building, when doors are opening that position you, When the spiritual atmosphere has shifted, breakthrough is close. Not tomorrow, but close. You're entering the season. Dawn is here. And when dawn comes, the sun isn't far behind. I will not manufacture signs I want to see. I will trust the patterns God reveals. And when I see dawn, internal readiness, circumstantial positioning, spiritual shift, I'll trust. Sunrise is coming. God bless you.